Teresa Earnhardt looking on, a little anxious here now as it's a whole new game to decide this one.
Yeah, she didn't want that caution flag. Neither did Dale Earnhardt, Richard Childress, or any of his crew.
If they get the green flag next time around, it'll be a 5-lap dash to the checkered flag. Derrike Cope is leading, and Bobby HILLIN is second, and Dale Earnhardt is third. Terry Labonte is fourth, Bill Elliott fifth, and Ricky Rudd sixth, and Rusty Wallace seventh.
Jennifer Finney there, Derrike Cope's girlfriend, looking a little anxious as he leads the field down. Cope in the Whitcomb Racing Stable car up in front as they get ready to sort out the 32nd 500. There's Bobby Hillin's number 8 right there in second spot. Dave Despain.
Bad news on the radio to Richard Childress. What did your driver, Dale Earnhardt, just tell you?
They said the 8 car rammed him in the left rear out there.
How bad is it? Any idea?
I don't know. He said he hit him real hard. I don't know.
You've got to come through a lot of traffic here. Are you still going to win this race?
Who knows? You know, we got 5 laps to go. I'll guarantee you Dale will be trying.
These guys are not happy. They've complained to the NASCAR officials. The contention is that Bobby HILLIN hit Dale Earnhardt in the left rear under yellow, and when they go back green, he'll have a damaged race car. Let's go to Mike Joy.
No comment from the Hillin pits. Harry Hyde is on the radio trying to anticipate the flag and tell his driver to go and win his second Super Speedway 500-mile race.
5 laps to go. HILLIN won at Talladega, Alabama. His only Winston Cup win. Car number 8 lies second. The black number 3, Earnhardt, third with 5 to go. 4 3/4.
Jeff BODINE right on his bumper. BODINE brought this caution flag out, but he's still running in the 4th position. Now Earnhardt trying to make a move on the inside of HILLIN, taking over second.
And brings BODINE with him. Derrike Cope on the outside, down on the inside. A little crack in the windshield perhaps on the right side of car number 3. Earnhardt goes into first.
Yeah, he didn't waste any time. Evidently, that bump didn't hurt him. We didn't see anything there as we watched Teresa Earnhardt watch Dale Earnhardt come around. And Earnhardt still shows the dominance that he's shown here all day long.
That traffic behind Earnhardt is fulminated mercury. Anything could happen there. They're so close, so fast.
A snarl of cars just behind the leader. Down to 4, Earnhardt has separated himself as quickly as possible from the remainder of the field. BODINE, number 11, on the inside. On the outside, it is Bill Elliott. Elliott is up to 4th. They're showing BODINE as a lap down, Ned.
Oh, really?
BODINE a lap down.
Okay, I didn't realize he lost a lap during that spin.
Pulling back up on Earnhardt comes Derrike Cope in that red Chevrolet number 10.
And the car number 1 of Terry Labonte right in there running in the 3rd position.
Derrike Cope has never finished better than 6th place in any of his racing starts. This will be his first top 5 finish. And look at him putting the pressure on Earnhardt.
It looks like that run that Ruttman made a few years ago in Lake Speed. Dave Despain.
Remarkable about the Cope performance is the fact that he's doing it on used tires. His crew chief, Buddy Parrott, elected to keep him out on that caution period to take the lead in the race. Earnhardt came in and got 4 tires, and nonetheless, Cope's been able to come up and race with him.
And here comes Terry Labonte. If the slingshot was ever called for, it would be this race today, but the carburetor plates have pretty much erased that possibility.
Here you see the number 5 car of Ricky Rudd. He's in the 6th position. Front 4, Elliott is hanging on to the tail of that draft. Bill Elliott, twice a winner, 85 and 87 right there. Jeff BODINE being recorded as a lap down, giving us these incredible pictures as they get ready to sort this one out. Number 3, Earnhardt in front, and Derrike Cope driving the race of his career, stays in 2nd place. The Spanaway Washington campaigner moves in again on number 3, Earnhardt.
And look at it moving up here. That Purelator sponsored car, Purelator, is being sold now by its parent company because it doesn't fit in the scheme of things. And here it is running second in the Daytona 500, maybe winning it.
The white flag coming down to Dale Earnhardt.
1 lap to go. Does anybody have anything left? To Cope with the man in black.
Here's what's going to happen. Maybe. I thought Terry Labonte was going to try to move down and take over 2nd place, and if he does, that'll just open it up for Earnhardt to move away. We'll see. Naturally, every one of them wants to gain a position, whether it's from 4th to 3rd or whatever, but if they do get side by side, it'll help Earnhardt.
This is the half a lap to go.
4-car shootout to decide it all. Dale Earnhardt.
Here comes Cope down on the inside. Earnhardt has
Earnhardt
problems.
slopping back. Something is amiss. Here comes the field driving for the finish. And on the outside, it is car number 10, Derrike Cope. Something amiss on the Earnhardt car. Coming to the line. It's Labonte pulling up, and an amazing finish. The Whitcomb Racing Team has won it.
Unbelievable.
It looked like Earnhardt had a tire go down maybe as he went into the turn. And Nicole crying a little bit.
Derrike Cope's first top 5 finish, his first victory, comes in the Daytona 500. A remarkable day of sport.
Unbelievable. Bob Whitcomb, who brought a team out 3 years ago, had nothing but misfortune and bad luck. And Rick Hendrick, who gave a car to one driver today to be in this race, literally gave it to him just to get him out of here. Hut Strickland, after he was involved in that altercation. Now he's put some motors together for this team, and they've won the biggest race of all. It's a great win for the Northwest. When you think of the years that they've had drivers come down here from the Northwest to race, this is the first time they have ever tasted a victory in the Daytona 500. Look again at what happened.
Well, Earnhardt looked like he had things in command. All of a sudden, his Chevrolet just slows, and he goes up into the second groove. Something happened to that car. I guess the engine. I thought he had a tire go down, but I believe it was something else. He lost power. Cope took advantage of it. Here's Earnhardt coasting around. Cope comes on to win.
Terry Labonte will come home with a second-place finish. Bill Elliott in third. Let's go to Dave Despain.
Derrike Cope still has a problem. He's on the radio to the crew chief, Buddy Parrott. What did he say?
You don't know where Victory Lane is.
Can you figure out how to navigate him in there?
You know what? It's really a wonderful deal. I tell you, we pitted. I came up here and pit beside Richard Childers today because I'm going to tell you what, they're a great crew, and they got a Chevrolet. And yesterday out in practice, I knew who we had to run with. I knew who we had to beat. We had the best car in practice, and we had to beat Dale Earnhardt, and we did today. And my hat's off to Richard and his crew and Kurt Schummerdine and all of them.
You raced him very hard right at the end, even though you didn't have the fresh tires. Did you have a shot at him if he hadn't had trouble?
Well, you walked up to me and asked me, did I have anything up my sleeve? And, you know, I just wanted to say that my hat's off to Goodyear also. We ran Goodyear tires today, almost 250 laps on the left side. So an engineer came up to me and said, buddy, you need to change them lefts. I said, I'm not going to change any tires.
A veteran crew chief guides his young driver to victory lane at Daytona. What a story.
Derrike Cope, Spanaway, Washington, becomes the 4th driver to make the Daytona 500 his first career victory. You'll meet him in a moment.
Derrike Cope. Well, maybe James Buster Douglas has won the Daytona 500 because coming here today, perhaps nobody gave this man a shot to be here in victory lane. Derrike Cope, hop on down here, has won the Daytona 500. Can you believe it?
Absolutely not. I'll tell you what, you know, in my wildest dreams, you know, you always come down here with optimism, but, you know, this is the one that eludes everybody, and Darrell Waltrip did it last year, you know, for the first time in his career, and it is a pleasure to have the Pure Letter Chevrolet aluminum up front and take the win like this. It's a dream come true.
You played professional baseball. You came down here to race with virtually no money last year, and now you've won the biggest prize in all of this sport. Tell me about the pass for the lead.
Well, you know, Earnhardt was dominant all day long. There's no way I was going to get him. I was just trying to hold off Terry Labonte, but he blew a tire going in the last turn, and he did a heck of a job holding that car in line. I went to the bottom side and had the win, but I'll tell you, Dale was a dominant car, but that Pure Letter Chevrolet Lumina is number 1 in victory lane.
Derrike, congratulations. Let's go to David Hobbs.
Bobby Hillin, Dale Earnhardt said on his radio that you bumped him during the caution. Did you do that?
I didn't think so. You know, he passed me before. He's still under the caution, and NASCAR told me to go back around him, and I'm not sure if he knew what to do, so he was keeping me back there, and it was just real confusing. I finally got by him, but he went right back by me without any trouble. I was just trying to get the best position we could, and the car ran good. We didn't get any tires the last pit stop. That hurt us, and we got banged around a little bit, but it was a pretty good finish for the Snickers car.
Well, you nearly won the 500, but not this year. Ken, you got more for us up in the top.
1 year ago, Bob Whitcomb nearly disbanded his team. They had run out of money. There was no hope left. But he stuck with it, and now he has won the Great American Race with Derrike Cope as driver. What a story here. Derrike Cope, as we look at these standings, wanted to be a baseball player, grew up in San Diego, California, played at Whitman College, suffered a knee injury, and it ended his baseball career. And at 21 years of age, he had never been near a race car. His brother had one. He tried it. He was hooked, and he's been with it ever since. Let's go to David Hobbs.
Dale, what the heck happened on the last lap?
We run over some debris and cut a right rear tire down, David. Just a quarter of a lap away from victory. Not much you can do about it.
I was sitting with your wife, and it was absolute devastation in your motorhome. We're all real sorry for you. Better luck next time.
That was the scene in those final moments before it all came apart in the 12th 500 for Dale Earnhardt.